morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world. It's time for the budget breakdown of Japan travel. Let me just sit down in the chair and let's get to it. So, here we got the budget. I was in Japan for 17 days, if you want to translate this to English, days. And these numbers are actually in Japanese value, JPY. And the average per day, this is also in JPI. But down here you can actually see I got JPI and I got in USD and I got it in Swedish. But if you want to see how I actually got these numbers, then follow along on this video while I was traveling in Japan. To start off with, Japan for me was more of a business trip than actually a traveling trip by myself. So these costs are what I paid, but this is actually not a full budget of how to actually live in Japan for 17 days. But I would actually approximate pretty much the same result that I actually got, except that the numbers are maybe different columns right now. But I would say Japan is actually kind of expensive, so like accommodation would be way more than this. But overall, I would actually say that 152,000 is actually almost a good amount to aim for if you are traveling in Japan. But let's see here why or how I actually got these numbers. So, for example, accommodation 11,552. I actually came to Japan 5 days earlier, before the business actually started. I actually split this cost with Eric and it actually cost a total of 30,400. So this is actually, this is what I paid, so it's half, actually. That didn't sound so good. It's actually a thunder outside, so it's probably gonna start raining as hell soon. Food and snacks. 43,592. This is a little bit in between before the business started and while the business was there. I'm not gonna ask for everything. If I wanna buy something, I definitely buy for it, of course. I don't like actually when other people paying for me. Business trip is a business trip, I guess. So yeah, food and snacks. 43. Alcohol, 13,434. If you don't drink, then don't spend those money. This is actually for entry fees and for alcohol inside of the club. I would say actually the cost of Japan is actually pretty much the same as in America, so and Sweden. So keep in mind that going to the clubs are pretty much exactly the same. The entry fee for some clubs was actually 2,000 Japanese. Is that even correct? No, I meant 200, 2,000. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, actually the entry fee is almost 2,000 sometimes. So keep that in mind. It's kind of expensive because it's almost $18 and 160 Swedish crowns. Activities. Me and Eric, we went to the Sky Tree. If you want this in English, there you got it. Entry instead of entré. Entré in Swedish, as we call it. To the Sky Tree. We paid 2,060 to take an elevator up a couple of stories, like 200 meters up in the air. Sure, if you like the view, sure, you can definitely pay it, but I definitely don't recommend it. It's pure a tourist trap. The only thing you need is take a picture. Take a picture of the sky tree. You definitely don't need to go up. I mean, sure, if you like the views, but the thing is, like, it's a little bit of pollution, so you only will see like a fog, and you actually don't see that much of a view. So if you want to pay $20, then pay $20. This is only to the first floor too. You have to pay more to actually go to the even top floor actually. I think the extra was like $10 extra to actually go to the top floor. So definitely don't recommend it. But we did VR zones. You put on glasses. You play Mario Kart with the goggles on. That I highly recommend it. I actually don't know how much that was because I didn't pay for it. I don't know if you heard that, but that was the actual thunder outside. Transportation. We took. Okay, this is train. I paid $5,350 for train, and that was including from and to the airport. This is Swedish, keep in mind now. And then I paid $13,610 in taxi rides. I paid $7,660 for a rental car that we actually took to Mount Fuji. Awesome views over there. You definitely have to go to Mount Fuji if you have the time. You can probably take a train over there or something. Didn't look it up, but we actually just rented a car. And gas back and forth actually cost $2,157 in gas. And they actually have a toll fee over there, so you just buy like an ECN card, I think it was called, and they just plug it into the card, and when you return the car, you would actually just pay the extra toll fee when you leave, or actually give the car back. So we paid $2,950 in toll fees. But I actually got some, whatever. Definitely go to Mount Fuji if you have the time. Actually, the rental car or the gas or the total should actually be in this column, but whatever, like the total price, you would actually understand. I didn't rent a bicycle or whatever, so I didn't do that. Expand on things, no. Clothes, because we were on a conference and it was red carpet one day. I can't just go with my backpack and clothes dressed like this and have shorts or my long pants on me. So what I did is I actually had to buy a suit. The thunder just keeps going closer and closer. So like I said, I actually had to buy a suit. So I went to Zara and I bought a fully on suit with belt and shoes and everything like that. And I paid $34,560 for that. And this is suit and shoes in Swedish. So this is kind of like a Swedish English class too. You learn a little bit of Swedish over here. So suit, shoes, so that is approximately like $340 maybe, and $340, that's like 2,900 Swedish crowns almost, that I actually paid. I had to do it, like I had to have you have to have a fucking suit on you on a fucking red carpet event. Otherwise, I don't know. Personally, I can't go there with a t-shirt and fucking jeans on a red carpet event. Especially if it's probably only gonna happen once in your lifetime. Which is definitely not gonna happen because I'm gonna be successful and I'm gonna be on a lot of red carpets later on. If you don't believe me, just watch me as this goes further on. So make make sure to hit that subscribe button later on and follow my journey from having nothing and just living from a suitcase to have everything again. SIM card. I bought a SIM card for 30 days and 1 gigabyte. I got that once I bought it. And 1 gigabyte doesn't cover a lot. So the thing is that, yeah, you buy 30 days. And you get 1 gigabyte, of course, but you can just top it up later on, so just do that instead. But try to just use the Wi-Fi as much as possible, of course. Other things. Damn, Simon. Oh, shit, let's do like this. So when I went to the airport, actually, when I wanted to leave the country, this is actually the first time I ever experienced this. This is with the Jetstar company. It's a low price company, and I'd never seen it before. But they actually had one guy that actually had a scale going from customer to customer in the lane before you got to the check-in, and actually weighed all your luggage. So if you're traveling with Jetstar, keep in mind, just put on everything you have in your bag before you line up, because you don't want to pay the overweight in luggage. So I actually had to pay 5,000 extra for actually checking in my bag, and that's like $50, and my plane ticket was like $95. So yeah, I paid half my ticket in fucking luggage cost. So I highly recommend, actually, if you know you got overweight luggage, then just add the $10 or whatever when you actually book the ticket. And because I bought a suit and the suit doesn't actually fit in my luggage, I didn't want to toss the suit, because a suit, like, you don't buy anything for $350, $40 and just toss it. Of course, if you're only gonna use it once. So I actually paid the shipping back home over here for $3,590 in shipping, and back home to Sweden. So this was for 3.5 kilos, and it's gonna take probably approximately like did you say 1 month, 2 month shipping? And then I did a haircut. It was the worst haircut I ever experienced. So I actually cut my own hair in the bathroom. I actually don't have the footage of that, because I was stupid enough not to do it, or actually take the camera when I actually cut my own hair. So just give you a quick rundown that I actually paid $43 almost in the haircut, and then it sucked, and I went up to my hotel room, and I took my beard trimmer, put it down to 3mm. I took the mirror you actually have for your eye contact lenses, and I just held that in the back like this, and then I just took the beard trimmer and just did like this all the way around, and she actually took a little bit of the top, but I actually took the beard trimmer on the top of my head a little bit too, and eventually I got a haircut, and I went to red carpet, but I looked pretty good, I think. I mean, you can see a picture over here, like me recording myself, and actually I have the haircut. So yeah, it looked pretty good for actually cutting myself. So in total of 17 days in Japan, I spent 152,491 Japanese yen. That's 1,435 USD. And at that time, 1 USD was worth 106.285 Japanese yen. And in Swedish, that's 11,943 crowns. 1 crown was worth 12.71 Japanese. So in average every day, like, you got accommodation 680. Can't say anything about that, actually. Yeah, I stayed in a hotel after that, after 5 days, or 7 days. Food and snacks, didn't eat I didn't pay for all the food, so can't say anything about that either. Alcohol, yeah, I paid for my alcohol. Activities, yeah. If you want to do it, do it. Transportation, cut down in your cab costs. You don't have to take a cab everywhere. You can actually take the train. Train is much cheaper, much better if you actually understand the train system over there, which is very hard. Very hard. Car, scooter, bicycle, yeah, I had a car over here. Expandable things, no, I didn't buy anything. Clothes, you definitely don't need this if you actually don't need to buy a suit. SIM card you need to buy, other small things. Haircut, you don't have to pay $43 or $4,320 in haircut. You don't have to pay for overweight luggage, and you definitely don't have to pay for the mail if you don't want to ship anything. So instead of 152,000 in this matter, if I'm gonna just take it down, break it down for you, you need the accommodation, you need food, snacks, if you don't drink, then don't do the alcohol. Activities, if you want to do it. Transportation, if you want to do that. SIM card, and don't pay for that shit. Yeah, she get it down to 91,587, and you got 862 USD, and you got 7,173 Swedish crowns, and that's an average actually of $50, which I actually aiming for every time, which I don't manage to actually keep. So yeah, I didn't actually keep this to the budget of $50 every day. But that was it. That was actually the Japanese budget, or the budget of traveling Japan. Even though it was only 5 days, I actually paid most of my travel, and after that it was mostly the business I actually paid for it. But just to give you approximately, like, this is actually almost the same cost you would actually pay for if you just switch the sums around a little bit. If you want me to do more of these, actually I'm just gonna do it no matter if you want me to do it or not, because some people actually would want to know how much it's actually gonna cost you to travel in Japan approximately every month. So if you go in there, you can actually calculate a bit how much you want to save up, or how much you need to save up, how much work you have to put in back home, or whatever you want to do. Just stay tuned, like I do this every country I go to, so stay tuned for the next post of this budget. And otherwise, just I post my vlogs, I post my summaries, I post my quick tips of what you can do in every country, so stay tuned on that too in the next video. Otherwise, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. And if you haven't watched my latest video, you click that button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you click that button to get the latest notifications of kind of like this, budgets, traveling, and everything like that. And I see you next time. Peace out!